So you voted against Trump in 2016?
Yes.
But then in 2020 you voted for him?
Absolutely.
Why?
I saw how things were going during his first term, and I was pleasantly surprised, and I was pleased with what was happening. I saw the economy getting better. I saw country relations in certain countries getting better.
What are some...
We're going to take a look at a few black voters for Trump from South Carolina. We're going to see what they still think. You might be surprised. Let's get into
What are
it.
the voters making of it all? CNN's Van Jones has been talking to Trump supporters dating back to 2016. He is, as you know, a Democrat who is a former senior advisor to President Obama. For tonight's report, he met with a small group of black voters, a man and a woman from South Carolina and another woman from North Carolina, all of whom voted for President Trump. CNN's exit polling shows Mr. Trump got 8% of the black vote in 2016, and that grew slightly into the teens over the next two elections. Here's Van's report from Greenville, South Carolina.
You do well.
And here we are in South Carolina with 3 Trump voters. You weren't always a Republican.
No. Actually, I come from a family that was like super Democratic. My first time voting, I voted Democrat. I voted for Joe Biden.
What about Trump appealed to you?
Am I allowed to cuss?
Yeah, you can.
I mean, part of it is he's an asshole. I like authenticity.
You voted for Obama then you voted for Hillary Clinton in 2016, but 2020 you voted for Donald Trump. What made the change?
I began listening to someone, her name is Candace Owens, and I read her book, and it just opened my eyes to maybe he's not this person that I have been led to believe that he was.
So you voted against Trump in 2016?
Yes.
But then in 2020 you voted for him?
Absolutely.
Why?
I saw how things were going during his first term, and I was pleasantly surprised, and I was pleased with what was happening. I saw the economy getting better. I saw country relations in certain countries getting better.
What are some things that he's doing that you do like?
For me, I like the border. I just don't like the idea of someone coming here illegally and getting benefits that can serve my community. So that's the reason why I support him on that border policy.
When you think about the border, you think about people coming here who are getting more help than people who live here and who were born here.
Yeah. And I got that perspective not from news channels. I got it from social media. TikTok is like a holy grail. We even see it with the things that we learn about the United States government. Outside of the United States, people are showing Americans, hey, look at what's going on. Do y'all know that your government is doing this? Have you seen this? Have you looked at it from this perspective?
You know, people, when they think about a Trump voter, they usually think about like a white dude with like a red hat on and a pickup truck, and y'all are not that at all. So Donald Trump's team went in, they took down Harriet Tubman's picture for a quick minute. They're trying to like knock out the black museums. What does that have to do with the price of eggs, and how does that impact you?
In some ways, it's a slap in the face. In other ways, I don't care. I care more about how I'm going to take care of my children.
I don't think the average American cares about that. I know I am sick and tired of seeing black people sit there and complain about something, but not taking action and steps to actually try to change things in an appropriate manner.
I'm going to cut in real quick here. Look, I'm not catering to anyone. I'm not kissing any rings. We have no kings here. So I'm going to be honest with you. This one girl, the one with the brown hair over there on the left, she seems like she's just a Trump supporter. I mean, you can stick a red hat on her and stick her in a Trump rally. It doesn't matter what he did. Anything he does, she's going to agree with it. She's been flipped. The other two seem honest to me. But
things in an appropriate manner.
Under the Trump and Biden administration, they came to certain agreements with police departments to be less brutal toward the black community. Trump has now ended all that. How does that help the black community?
I have a lot of issues with police reform and just with how police officers are treated as a whole. My husband is currently going through the process to become a police officer. The amount of hatred that cops get, even the best ones, I think has become a huge problem, because it has been, especially around election times, when it definitely comes out of like, oh no, the cops are bad, the cops hate you because you're black, they're immediately deemed as evil.
This man is talking about running for a third term. Now, What do you think about that?
The third term, for me, absolutely not. I think it's at the end of these 4 years, it's time to move on.
This is a prime example of him trolling people because people have said, they're like, oh, if he gets in the office, he's going to be a dictator. He's going to try to run for a third term. So he's like, okay, y'all think I'm going to do that? I'm going to mess with y'all and say this just to take y'all out.
I thought you loved this man because he's so authentic and he's such a
But you
truth
need
teller.
to know the difference between somebody trolling somebody, and this is a prime example of him being a troll.
If you had to do it all over again, would you vote for Donald Trump again, yes or no?
Yes, I would. Now, in the future, I am not a diehard Democrat or diehard Republican. If there were a Democratic candidate who was more aligned for me, then I would vote Democrat.
If you go back in time, would you vote for Donald Trump, yes or no?
Yes.
I think I might know the answer on this next.
She said yes. It's immediately yes. No, I'm sorry.
If you had to do it all over again, would you vote for Donald Trump, yes or no?
1,000% absolutely yes.
Okay, I'm not gonna monologue here. Straight to the point. And like I said before, there's no ring kissing here. There's no bending any knees. The two people on the right, I think they're being honest. A little gullible, but they're being honest. A little stupid, but they're being honest. With that said, we have lots of gullible and stupid people in this country, which is pretty obvious. Yeah, I can see where they want to maybe give it a little more time. You know, it's been 3 months. A lot's happened in those 3 months, but it's been 3 months. The girl on the left, yeah, she's bent the knee. Yeah, there's no wrong Donald Trump can do. She's right in line with probably 70% of South Carolina, I'm thinking. It's up to you to decide if that's bad or good. I'm just giving my take on it, my 2 cents. I would ask her to be a little more open-minded. Not to be 1,000% on anyone or anything. We all should be looking at all of these issues honestly. I would say especially people of color. And people of color, I mean anyone who's not of 1,000%, and 1,000's not a real thing, Northern European ancestry. You should be looking at, the people of color should be looking really, weighing these things very carefully. I don't know if the girl was trying to get herself a right-wing talk show or what, or she's trying to get on a right-wing talk show. But she seems to be kind of catering there. Anyway, we all need to look at things carefully. That's really all I have for today. Thanks for watching. Let me know what you guys think, about this issue. All of these issues. About these first 100 days of Donald Trump. And once again, thanks for watching.